Nothing makes your heart sink quite like your truck or car suddenly losing power, shaking like a leaf, and maybe even spewing smoke out the tailpipe. It feels like the engine is fighting itself, and often it is. If you have pulled the code P2155, we're dealing with a fuel injector Group D circuit open. This sounds technical, but think of it this way. Your engine is a precise orchestra, and the fuel injectors are the musicians. The computer, or ECM, is the conductor. Group D refers to a specific section of those musicians. The computer is trying to send a signal to spray fuel into the cylinder, but the line is dead. It's like the conductor waving his baton, but the musician is not watching. This is serious, because if an injector is not firing, you have a dead cylinder. Even worse, if it is working intermittently, you could be running lean, which means too much air and not enough fuel. That creates massive heat and can melt pistons if you ignore it. So do not drive it hard. To fix this, you first need to find out which injectors belong to Group D for your specific vehicle. A quick look at your service manual will tell you. Once you find them, pop the hood and get your hands on the wiring harness. These wires live in a brutal environment of heat and vibration. Look for rub marks where the wire touches the engine block. Check the connectors for green corrosion or water, especially if you have washed the engine recently. A great trick is to use a multimeter set to the ohm or resistance setting. Unplug the injector and the ECM and touch the probes to each end of the wire. You're checking for continuity, which just means a clear path for electricity. If your meter shows infinite resistance, you have found a broken wire. Often, a little soldering and heat shrink tubing can save you thousands in repair bills.